request been granted. 5-second access.
Welcome everyone once again to Tur-Bo's Timeout, second episode, season 2. You know who I am. Guest on my left is YKC of Ep.2, host of YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla.
That's right.
I said it again without stuttering.
Hoopla.
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 It doesn't matter. If you see the title, you'll be able to say it right. I personally have a problem with it, so you know this is
Tongue twister.
It's tongue twister.
It's not though.
All right, YKC's a little bit sick today, so we're gonna. Short sentences, you know, it's like just 2 words after I say a sentence, that's all it's required.
That's usually how I
see, yeah, exactly. Well, no, not really. You're pretty chatty on YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla.
Well, what I said before was a little more than 2 words, just like now. But, yeah.
And so it was like, last one I think was about 3 minutes your blog was, and it was actually pretty interesting. You know, actually, speaking of YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla, for season 2, what could people expect for the next, for the season going forward?
Well, on season 2 of YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla, I may have upped the production values a little bit from the first season.
I noticed that you have different backgrounds. You know, you play around with backgrounds. You kind of, actually, I'm going to have to take a couple of effects that you've been using lately. I like them a lot, so that's pretty cool. And you also, sometimes you do a verse, sometimes you just talk about yourself, sometimes you just, it's kind of like a random format. Is that pretty much what you're doing to shake things up?
No.
Not even.
No.
You just happen to be throwing different things out and see how things fly.
No.
Last minute thing,
no.
Whatever pops in your head.
No.
What's the? He's like, no, not. So I told you, he's only gonna be doing like 1-word answers, 2-word answers. That's perfect so far.
This season is going to be a verse and then a subject matter, either about me or about it's about music, and then a verse, and then it's gonna alternate each time.
That's right. Oh, so it's going to alternate like that.
So it does have a form.
Oh, I see what it is. I thought it was a big random thing, which was cool because it was throwing me off. So I was just like, oh, it's not bad. Not
Put
bad.
people up all the time.
That's good.
Right off the bridge.
It keeps it fresh. So every time you view 857 Axis, you really never know what you're going to see from anybody's video blogs. You know, I'm still trying to shape my format a little bit different. Actually, I am. Next episode is going to be something very, very different from the first 2 already, but I'm not even going to talk about that right now. That's just crazy. Why? Because I want them to be surprised when they see it.
They can be surprised.
It's so
You
very.
can tell them what it's going to be and then change it again.
That's true. I could do that, but you know what? I don't want to screw with their heads too much like that. It will be something different that I haven't done yet in a blog.
You know breakdance?
No, but I might. That might be for like the 5th episode. I don't even know. So that's pretty much what's going on for YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla.
Yes.
Do you know what's the next episode going to be? Have you thought about the concept for the next episode?
Yeah.
You already have that down?
Yeah.
Damn. You see, my things, like this blog you're seeing right now, I recorded this the day before you're watching it. That's insane. YKC, he plans these things out in advance. I haven't been able to do that yet, so it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Michael Jackson dying. Yeah, not to change the subject or anything like that, but
change the subject.
That was a big, not really. Yeah. I'm actually going to tie it into your last blog. You were talking in your last blog about your influences, and I think you threw in Tribe Called Quest. Was Michael Jackson an influence? You're pretty much a musical person, like not just hip-hop. Was Michael Jackson influenced in any way? In any sense?
If you're a musician, and you got a darker skin tone, at all, Michael Jackson is going to be an influence in your music, regardless of if you say so or not. You know, I mean, even if you're white, even if you're Spanish, anything. If you heard his stuff, he's influencing.
Yeah. No, Michael Jackson.
I mean, look at Justin Timberlake. It's all Michael Jackson. All Michael
Chris
Jackson.
Brown.
Chris Brown is all Michael Jackson.
I remember Destiny's Child. Like they took like hats and threw it off one time during one of their videos. It's just like I think everyone has.
Basically, if you're an entertainer, when Michael Jackson was entertaining and you were a kid, he's an influence on you. Right. So that's why it was such a hard hit when, I mean, he wasn't doing much. He was about to do a lot of stuff, but like over the past maybe 15 years,
right?
You haven't heard much about Michael Jackson unless it was like a tabloid.
That's true.
But I mean, you always thought wow, he's gonna come out with something. He's gonna come out with something.
Mhm.
And then when you hear he's dead, you know,
That was rough.
The legacy is done.
That was rough.
So,
I couldn't even believe it when he died.
I mean, I can't even talk right now.
It's like, look how distraught YKC is right now. It's just like, that's how much of an influence he was for you. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But his music was very influential. Why don't you think that he was as influential for bleaching his skin? A lot of people, that didn't really catch on with a lot of people. You know?
Because nobody knew what that was about.
Right. We still don't know if it was a skin disorder or, you know,
Very
or anything.
mysterious person.
Very, very strange. Well, you know, like our condolences out to the Jackson family. It's definitely a huge loss for music, huge loss for the world. And, you know, I hope things get settled. I think there's a lot of legal issues with the children and stuff like that.
So it's going to be freaking, like, the news is going to be all over it.
Right, for like years to come, you know. But it's like the great thing about it, at least it gives people a chance to look at his music again. And a lot of his music is timeless, so.
I mean, it's like two generations right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Michael Jackson generation who saw him
Mm-hmm.
as like the entertainer Michael Jackson, and then
Right.
there's the generation that saw Michael as a sideshow circus act
Oh,
and
damn.
an alien type person.
Right.
So there's definitely two views on his life that,
Right.
that people see now, and you can tell from like, I mean, if you look online, you'll see,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he was a freak, or oh, he was the best in the world. Like those are two distinct, different generations.
That's true.
So.
Well, hopefully the generation that believes that he's more of a clown or a sideshow.
Nothing will change that.
Huh?
Nothing will change
You
that.
don't think so? Even if they listen to some of his music, you don't
No.
think that they'll say, okay, yeah, he's crazy, but he was a crazy entertainer.
No.
You know, you don't
No.
even think so?
No.
Damn.
Just like I never picked up on Elvis stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're not part, excuse me. If you're not part of their generation
Mhm.
when it happened, it's hard to go back to their music and think that it's that crazy.
But my first image of Elvis was like that big fat, you know, he was like.
But I'm saying, have
know,
you ever gone and listened to all of Elvis's music,
No,
regardless
but-
of how high they hold
But I acknowledge that he's, you know, a huge music
Like I
icon.
said,
But
it? Like I said, it's gonna be hard for him to be an influence on people who didn't live through that time.
I guess so. No, you got a good point.
Like the Pepsi hair burning time.
Right.
that's a legendary time.
It just goes to show, it's like, even if you're a great performer, it's just like, you have to kind of watch how you're perceived in the public, so it just doesn't tarnish your ability as an artist.
Yeah, we'll see how Chris Brown does.
Exactly. We'll watch Chris Brown very closely, especially after this trial. I think Rihanna's supposed to testify or something like that.
He would have been on fire right now.
Exactly. Well, he did the Thriller BET Awards, right? He did the Thriller.
But they told him he could not do it.
But what was he dancing on the Thriller thing?
I
That was
think he
different
might have
footage?
practiced, and then the last second, Jay-Z and
Uh-huh.
someone,
They pulled it out?
Al Sharpton,
Uh-huh.
was like, no, you can't have that on TV.
Really?
Yeah, so he was not on TV.
Wow, so there it starts. Another talented musician did something horrible in the public eye, and you see how it tarnishes his career. So you know.
Yeah. Besides that, Michael Jackson's music will live forever. Sold 2 million, most ever, online
Mm-hmm.
in 1 week. So people still enjoy the music.
Absolutely.
It will live
Yep.
forever.
As far as 857's music, you could sign up to the mailing list, get free videos, instrumentals, songs, you know, exclusive access to Ask 30 Kaz, mixtape tracks from Lyrics to Go, right on the site right now. And let's see, 23rd Words next month. No, actually, I'm sorry. 23rd Style, I'm sorry, he's in the background right now. It's 23rd Word is come up next week. This is it for Tur-Bo's Timeout.
Wait.
No, darn
Wait a
it.
minute.
Alright, go ahead. What?
And you can also buy 2 million tracks of iTunes of 857's music.
Yes, yes, you can do that. Speaking of which, we have Life is Like. New single is going to be coming, it's going to be appearing soon. If you sign up to the newsletter, you're going to get a sample of that song first before everybody. It's absolutely crazy, but when it's hot, yes. Crazy, hot. Any kind of word you could use to describe the greatness, it's still not enough.
Fire!
Pure fire, pure fire. And it's only 99 cents, so yeah, buy 2 million of that, and then, you know, we'll see what kind of... We'll see what kind of tabloids pop up at 857. I'm sure it's nothing that's going to be as controversial as holding babies outside of the balcony or putting people's hair on fire or bleaching skin. We're light enough. I don't think
if
it
they
really.
watch Style enough.
You know.
Something will happen. Something will happen.
Yeah, it'll be him. It won't be us though. You know, it's like if something happens with Stallion, that's on Stallion. You know, we won't say 857's insane. Stallion's just got issues. Well, anyway, see 23rd Stallion next week. 23rd Word. Tur-Bo's topic of the month. Next month from now, YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla 3 weeks from now, and we're out.
Just 5 7